welcome back to my channel. So today I'm joined with my sister Bailey because we're going to be doing a part 2 of a video that I've already done, which is movies and TV shows that you need or like must watch. And they're basically just recommendations of shows and movies that we've watched that we love and would recommend anyone to watch. You might have already seen some of these or heard of them, but you never got around to watching them. We're just here to kind of like bring them back up into your memory again. I did it by myself the first time, and so they were all the ones I've seen, and I haven't watched that many Netflix shows, so I brought Bailey because she's watched probably like every Netflix show that exists.
Not every, but I watched at least 3 shows at a time, 2 to 3 shows. I'm always like, what's the word? Interchanging which ones I watch, and so I'm not just a watch one show at a time person.
And I'm that person that like starts a show and they don't finish it and they watch another show. But I've watched the show, like I've watched multiple seasons of that show. It's not like I just watched like 2 episodes and change shows, so yeah. I have mine on my phone.
I do too.
Okay, so we're gonna do movies. Okay, so the first movie I'm going to talk about is an animated movie. It's a Disney animated movie. Can you guess which one it is?
Not Before Christmas. No, you talked about Zootopia?
I already talked about that in the last video too.
Wreck-It Ralph.
Wreck-It Ralph.
And I haven't watched it.
You haven't watched it?
No. I keep wanting to, but
we're watching that soon because I can talk about this movie forever. This is what I do.
She does
also,
talk about it a lot.
Forgot to like mention this in the beginning, but I said like a summary. We're gonna say like a summary, but without spoiling anything for you guys. So like a basic summary, and just go through the plot basically. So what happens in this movie is, if you haven't saw it, it's like the video game characters. And the main character, Wreck-It Ralph, why did I say that so weird? Wreck-It Ralph, he's a bad guy, but he doesn't want to be a bad guy. It's just his whole journey and story, and the characters are good. It's funny. It's so funny. The music in it, it's like contemporary, like a contemporary animated Disney movie. I just love it. It's so great.
So I have a mix of movies that are on Netflix and then ones that just like came out in theaters and you can just buy them. But this is a Netflix original movie, and it's The Fundamentals of Caring, and it has Selena Gomez, Paul Rudd, and I cannot remember the other boy's name. Essentially, it's just a movie about this quadriplegic boy, and he needs a caregiver. And it's Paul Rudd's character that signs up to be his caregiver, and they go on this journey and they meet Selena's character, and it's just all about that. And I didn't expect it to be so good, but it's definitely,
I've never heard of that.
It's like a feel-good movie, but it also makes you cry, which I like. Those kind of movies that have both of that in it. So
okay, speaking of making you cry, my next movie, honestly, okay, I think this has like a -5 rating on Rotten Tomatoes, but it is The Space Between Us. I didn't get to see it in theaters, but I eventually watched it later, and it made me cry so much. Anyways, it's about this guy. He was born and raised in space, and he basically eventually gets to come down to Earth, which is not a spoiler, and he meets this girl, and they basically fall in love, and what happens, I don't want to say the end of it, but
please don't.
It's a tearjerker, okay? And you're not going to regret it, honestly, but
this is a animated movie, but we saw it in theaters. Like, there were their parents, and then there were little kids in the movie theater, and then there was us. And the movie is The Secret Life of Pets, and they actually just put that on Netflix, so you can go watch it. It sounds so stupid,
it's
but
like another one of those dumb movies. No, it's not. It's so good.
So funny. We were cracking up the entire
time. We were the only ones laughing at like the right time.
So, The Secret Life of Pets is basically, it's set in New York, which is okay for me. It's awesome. And it's about these group of pets. I think that they not live in the same apartment building or like across from each other. The owners live like close to each other, so the pets know each other from that.
It's this dog named Max, and he basically when his owner leaves, it's what him and his group of friends do, and then they get into like all the trouble in the city. Okay, so Bailey can hop on and help me with these. The Amazing Spider-Man movies. Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man.
The best. The best.
I'm living for it.
I know that a lot of people are liking the Spider-Man that just came out, Tom Holland or whatever.
I see it.
Andrew
Garfield.
I saw that movie in theaters. It was the best.
I saw the second one.
That was the first like Marvel movie, which I've only saw like 3 Marvel movies. So
Amazing Spider-Man, if you didn't know, it's about this boy. He's secretly Spider-Man, and he like saves the city.
Well, he gets bit by a spider. That's how he becomes Spider-Man.
I know, but whatever. And
his parents have all this like drama in their past life. He basically like discovers himself when he gets bit by the spider, and all the drama that his family has,
and his relationship
starts saving the world.
His relationship with Gwen. Those movies so good.
My last movie is one that I am obsessed with, the comedy in it, and it's We're the Millers. Plus it has one of my like favorite actors in it. We're the Millers is essentially a movie about this man who's, I'm pretty sure he's in like his late 30s maybe, and he's a drug smuggler. He works for the guy who is, and he has to get this family, or he has to go across the Mexican border and get all this from like this guy who's selling it, but he doesn't know how to get across the Mexican border by himself with all that. Like, he comes up with this plan to make a fake family. It has Jennifer Aniston in it, Emma Roberts, this kid, I cannot remember his name, and they become a fake family and they act like they're going to Mexico for a vacation.
Now we're doing TV shows, so these can be from like Netflix or originated from Netflix, which is like a TV show, or not. So first one I'm going to talk about is Smallville, and me and my dad started watching this like last summer, like sometime before last summer. And basically, if you don't know what it is, it's like the story of Superman as a teen and how he like grows up and discovers all of his powers and like basically what he is. And I've not finished this. I'm literally almost on season 3 because I watch like every episode with my dad, and it's like what we watch together. And if you've never watched it, which probably chances are you never have, because it wasn't like totally popular. It has 10 seasons though. It did really well, but like not very many people have heard of it. And Tom Welling is Clark Kent in this, and every episode is action-packed. Like, there's not an episode you're gonna be like, oh my god, we should just skip this episode. Like, it's all so good. The music in it is like really good. It's like that 90s to 2000s. Like, it's got some good bands in it, I'll tell you that. And yeah, I just really like it so far. So Smallville, go watch it.
So my first TV show is an animated TV show, and it is Bob's Burgers. I started watching this show probably a year and a half to 2 years ago when it came on Netflix, and then I was following this last season on TV. Then they took it off Netflix and ruined my life. So it's about a family who own their own burger restaurant, and the family is Bob, Linda, Tina, Louise, and Jean Belcher. And it's just basically all about their lives and how they run their own burger shop, but then it goes to like their school, and then their family members get involved, and it's amazing, and it's so funny. So,
okay, the next show I'm going to talk about, me and Bailey both watched, or I'm watching right now, and it is called The Vampire Diaries. It is very good.
You're not even going to say
A+.
this is my #1 TV show of all time.
Yeah, she loves it. It's so good. The Salvatore brothers, I don't know, but I can't bring it to words because it's so beyond, literally, it's so good. It's so good. Like, please go watch it if you haven't. Oh, and the plot of this,
2 brothers that are vampires, and they've been vampires for like 200 100 something years, like since like 14 something. And they have this original house in their hometown or whatever, and
Mystic Falls.
And Damon comes back, and then the whole thing gets like started because Stefan's trying to start over out of high school, and he meets Elena, and it brings back stuff from his past. So that's how everything gets started.
And it's very interesting.
And Julie Plec was the one who directed it, and she did amazing. And the soundtrack that they used, like all the songs.
The songs were good.
You get like shook about how good the songs are. You're like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
What?
There's like a lot of playlists on Spotify of all the songs in there, and I listen to them all the time. Okay.
Who's your favorite character? We should have been saying who our favorite character was.
My favorite character is Damon.
My favorite character is Klaus. Alright, my next show is another funny show, and it's a sitcom, but it's a Modern Family. Boy, do I love this show. I started watching this show like 2 weeks ago, and I'm already on season 5. Okay, the plot of it, or whatever, is it's 3 families, and it's the dad, who's around like 63, I think. And he marries a new wife who's like 20 years younger than him. She has a son, and it's them, and then the dad's daughter and son's families, and it's basically amazing and genius how it all like runs together. So you
show me what were you saying?
Oh, well, it's just amazing because it just shows the 3 different types of families, but they all come together all the time, and they're getting in fights, and it's just so funny.
She showed me like some parts of it, and it's really funny.
And my favorite character is Phil. Like, he is the funniest character. It's just like a feel-good, like, funny show.
Okay, so my last show is one that you probably watched if you're just like bored one day and you're flipping through Disney Channel, and that is Phineas and Ferb. Basic,
I love this show,
but it's on Netflix, and me and Bailey like sometimes randomly watch it. I don't know, it's just funny.
It's interesting.
I don't know, we've all watched it as a kid, chances are, or if you're like a parent watching this, you know, you watched it with your kid probably. I mean, there's 104 days, yeah.
We can all recite the theme song. Come on.
But so this is all I'm going to say about it. If you don't know, it's these 2 brothers, and they do something or invent something like every day of summer. And they made movies about it too. There's like 3 movies about it because it's just so good. I don't know. It's great. The songs are fun, you know.
My last TV show I'm so happy about. Okay. My last TV show is something I never imagined I would like ever. The one I'm talking about right now is Criminal Minds. So basically the plot of Criminal Minds is it's the behavioral analysis unit of the FBI. It's all about that unit, and it's the team that is the special agents, and they work with serial killers and trying to track them down and learn all about them. They have to know their minds to find them and catch them and all that kind of stuff, and it's the most interesting show I've ever watched. Plus, Reed is like my favorite character. Well, Reed, or I'm starting to really like Hotch. So, if you watch Criminal Minds, you know what I'm saying.
So that's all the TV shows and movies we have to recommend for you guys today. Hope you got some inspiration from this so you can go watch your shows and stuff. It's summertime right now, so what else would you be doing, obviously? If you enjoyed this video and you want me to maybe do a part 3, because as you heard, Bailey has like 70 on her list. Then give this video a big thumbs up. If you've never seen my face before, you should subscribe down below to see when I make a new video, and turn on post notifications so you'll directly be notified. See you guys in my next video. It's a tearjerker.
Wow, I'm rubbing off on you.